What if the Florida retirement you've been sold is a complete fantasy? You see the perfect pictures, pristine shorelines, emerald golf courses, communities that look like paradise. Then you see the price tag. A small condo on the coast, over $500,000. A modest house near a popular city, don't even ask. But here's the truth they don't want you to know. The most intelligent retirement play in Florida today isn't found on any postcard. It's not in Miami or Jacksonville. It's hidden in a collection of overlooked towns where your entire house can cost less than a luxury car, where property taxes can be slashed to nearly nothing thanks to exemptions you likely qualify for. We're exploring 20 rural Florida communities where a couple can live well on a fixed budget. Places where the state's famous lack of an income tax combines with local financial breaks that are unavailable in expensive areas. And yes, we're talking about real, accessible healthcare, not just a distant promise. Towns like Blountstown, Inverness, and Arcadia. These aren't tourist traps. They're genuine communities with local diners, vibrant town squares, and neighbors who know your name. Let's dive into how rural Florida delivers the relaxed lifestyle the coast promised, but at a price you can actually afford. Your dream retirement isn't gone. It's just in a different zip code. First up, Blountstown. This panhandle gem is so small it's often missing from the map. The typical home price? A stunning $156,000. That figure isn't a mistake, it's your reality check. Situated on the Apalachicola River, this town sits in what data confirms is Florida's most affordable county. The regional price index sits at 89.6, meaning your everyday expenses, from groceries to a haircut, are roughly 10% below the state norm. But the real magic is a financial tool called the Senior Homestead Exemption. If you're 65 or older, have lived here for a quarter century, and your income is below a specific threshold, you can wipe out your entire county and city property tax bill. There's one key condition. Your home's value must be under $250,000. Retirees in coastal cities with identical incomes and tenure get no such deal. Their homes are valued too high. They pay the full amount. Same sunshine, different rules, all because of their address. Blountstown isn't glamorous. It's peaceful, it's rural, and it's one of the smartest financial moves you can make. Next, Inverness. Nestled in the heart of the state, among the stunning Withlacoochee Trail and lakes. The median home price recently was $216,000, and it actually fell over 12% last year. Inverness has been a retiree favorite for years, so the framework is already established. There are 55-plus neighborhoods, real community centers, and the famous trail system for an active life. The local crime rate is significantly lower than Florida's average, and the lakefront setting provides a serenity that usually carries a massive premium. The county's price level index is 91.5, over 8% below the state average, proving your budget goes further here. And that price drop? It signals a buyer's market, not a bad one. While coastal areas see frantic bidding, Inverness offers a calmer, more rational entry point. You're still within a 90-minute drive of Tampa for a major airport or a specialist doctor, but your daily life is on the water for a fraction of the cost. Now, let's talk about Sebring. This community appears on every savvy retirement list for one reason: consistency. It's been perfecting this for over 40 years. The county regularly lands in the state's bottom 15% for overall living costs. The median listing price circles $313,000, but the real story is in the rentals. Highlands County has one of Florida's lowest median rents, showing that affordability extends to everyone. Sebring is famous for its racetrack, but retirees flock here for the active social scene and access to Lake Estocpaga. The HCA Florida Highlands Hospital is a full-service facility right in town, eliminating the common fear about rural medical care. What sets Sebring apart is its deliberate design. The 55-plus communities are master-planned. The amenities are tailored. This is a town that committed to serving retirees and never looked back. You're not testing the waters, you're joining a system that has refined value for decades. On to Arcadia. Arcadia embodies that classic Florida ranch country feel. Spacious streets, ancient oaks, genuinely warm people. It's a small town that functions perfectly. Parks, golf, fishing, and a historic downtown that feels frozen in a simpler time. The county's rural status keeps traffic a non-issue. And the local economy, free from tech or tourism inflation, keeps costs manageable. That favorable price index means your pension isn't just surviving, it's funding a life. And here's the crucial part. Arcadia is close enough to Wauchula for top-tier healthcare at Advent Health, recently named a top rural hospital by Leapfrog. That's a real achievement, reflecting high standards in safety and prevention, exactly what you need later in life. Low cost, high quality of life, real community. That's the Arcadia advantage. Wauchula. If your goal is maximum tranquility, this is your spot. But what truly separates Wauchula from other quiet towns is once again that hospital. Advent Health Wauchula isn't just adequate, it's ranked. A top rural hospital designation means it exceeds standards that challenge many urban centers. The farming backdrop keeps prices low and the rhythm of life slow. You won't find a Whole Foods, but you also won't find gridlock, noise, or a tax bill that gives you heartburn. Wauchula succeeds because it shatters the rural healthcare stereotype. Instead of a long drive for quality care, it's right there. That changes the entire safety calculation for retirees who thought rural meant risky. It doesn't. Not here. Bartow, Polk County, just south of Lakeland. Population around 18,500. And here's the number that demands attention. Median prices have been reported below $100,000 in recent times. Yes, you read that correctly. And you're within an hour of both Tampa and Orlando. The town is known for its oak-canopied streets and historic architecture from the 1800s. You can be at Legoland or Boak Tower Gardens in under half an hour. Polk County's price level is near the state average, but Bartow itself operates below that thanks to its smaller size. You're getting Central Florida convenience without the Central Florida price tag. The trade-off? You're not directly on a major lake or the coast. But if your retirement includes grandkids and theme parks without a massive mortgage, Bartow is a brilliant solution. Lake City. This is North Florida's central hub, which means solid services and infrastructure. Housing is trending higher here with median listings around $382,000 because demand is strong. Lake City sits at the junction of I-75 and I-10, making it the perfect gateway to Florida's incredible springs, the Ocala National Forest, Ishatuckney Springs, and Oleno State Park. If you retired to explore the great outdoors, this is your ideal home base. Healthcare is robust. HCA Florida Lake City Hospital is a 141-bed acute care facility with specialized stroke and chest pain center accreditations. That's not a minimal clinic, that's significant medical capacity. Lake City is for retirees who want the benefits of rural living but need fast highway access. You're 2 hours from Jacksonville, 90 minutes from Gainesville, and surrounded by the state's most beautiful natural freshwater resources. It costs more than Blountstown, but far less than any coastal area with similar access. Dade City. Dade City is Old Florida in the most authentic sense. A preserved courthouse square, genuine antique shops, and the annual Kumquat Festival is a real community event. Pasco County's price level is near the state average, but Dade City's slower speed and smaller scale keep costs manageable compared to the county's bustling coastal edges. You're inland, but not isolated. Tampa is an hour's drive. You have Publix, Walgreens, and all the daily conveniences. You're just not paying a massive premium for a beach view you'd rarely use. Madison. This is deep North Florida with one foot in Georgia. If your retirement dream involves land, privacy, and quiet, Madison offers it at a cost most of the state can't match. It's small, it's southern, it's the kind of place where retirees go to have a big garden, maybe some chickens, and leave rush hour behind forever. The cost of living is so low, it actually pulls down the county's median income data, which tells you everything about the purchasing power of your dollar. Madison isn't pretending to be a hotspot. It's a true small town that exists in a state with no income tax and property exemptions that can zero out your housing costs. If your goal is simplicity and savings, Madison is a top contender. Live Oak. Live Oak in Suwannee County. The Suwannee River is the lifeblood here. Tubing, kayaking, fishing. If you retired to be on the water, Live Oak is designed for you. And because it's in rural North Florida, you enjoy that lifestyle without competing with deep-pocketed vacation home buyers. Live Oak uses nearby Lake City as its regional service hub, so major infrastructure is within a short drive. The appeal here is specific but powerful. Water enthusiasts adore it. Others might find it too remote, but if you're in that target group, the value is unmatched. Dunnellon. You're adjacent to the World Equestrian Center in Wauchula, which means there's wealth in the region, but it hasn't inflated your cost of living. Dunnellon's crown jewel is the Rainbow River. Unbelievably clear, spring-fed, ranked among the most beautiful waterways in Florida. You're also close enough to Wauchula's medical network that healthcare isn't a concern. This is the rural equestrian blend. You get the cost benefits of Marianna County's inland location, but you're next to an upscale community that brings fine services and amenities without turning Dunnellon into a high-cost zone. It's the ideal mix. Okeechobee. You're on the shore of Lake Okeechobee, the country's second-largest freshwater lake entirely within the U.S. Fishing here isn't a pastime. It's a way of life. The town is built around it. RV communities, seasonal residents, and a local economy that understands retirees are the core customer. The lake is the attraction, but the affordability is the reason people settle here permanently. Okeechobee provides a waterfront existence for a sliver of the coastal price, and the town's retiree focus means the amenities are intentional. If your retirement vision includes a boat, Okeechobee is calling your name. Chiefland. Levy County, Price Level Index 92.0. This is Nature Coast territory, positioned between Gainesville and Wauchula for services, but living in a town that feels blissfully decades behind. Manatee Springs Park is the main attraction. Pristine springs, manatees in the cooler months, a pace of life that has forgotten what stress means. Chiefland works for retirees who prioritize outdoor access and low costs, and don't mind a 45-minute trip for a big box store run. It's specialized, but if it fits, it's perfect. Perry. Historically known as the forest capital of the world, which tells you about its economic roots. Perry offers quiet and Gulf Coast proximity without the Gulf Coast prices. Its timber industry history keeps the community grounded and cost low. The absence of resort development means you're not fighting investor money for a home. This is a genuine working-class town that happens to be a retirement bargain, not a manufactured retirement destination. If you want authenticity, Perry has it. Bronson. Also in Levy County, with the same low price index as Chiefland, 92.0, but Bronson is even smaller. This is maximum quiet, minimum people. If your retirement ambition is space and solitude without leaving Florida, Bronson delivers. It's not for everyone, but for the right person, it's a dream. Marianna. A central panhandle location with deep Civil War history and Chipola River access. Marianna acts as a small regional hub, so you have services without the sprawl. The cost of living is low, panhandle style, and the historical character adds a depth most purely agricultural towns lack. It's not the absolute cheapest, but it offers a blend of affordability and everyday functionality that makes life smoother than in more remote options. Moorhaven. If Okeechobee is for those who want some amenities, Moorhaven is for those who want pure isolation on the lake. This is micro-community living, extreme value, extreme quiet, a lifestyle entirely oriented around Lake Okeechobee. You aren't near anything major, and that's the entire point. Apalachicola. This is the one exception to our inland rule. Apalachicola is on the coast, but it's not a resort. It's a working waterfront with an oyster heritage, historic buildings, and an art scene that grew naturally. The cost is higher than inland panhandle spots with a county price index around 96.0, but it's still a fraction of Naples or Sarasota. You get coastal access, fresh seafood, and rich culture without the luxury South Florida markup. That's a rare find. Jasper. Hamilton County. Population just over 14,000. Jasper's appeal is its position. You're near enough to South Georgia's infrastructure for your needs, but you're a Florida resident. That means zero state income tax. It's a strategic tax optimization play. Live in Florida, shop in Georgia, benefit from both. It's a specific advantage, but a powerful one. White Springs, the same low-cost structure as Jasper, but with a cultural bonus. The Stephen Foster Folk Culture Center State Park is here, hosting music festivals and history events. This adds a surprising layer of cultural activity for a town of this size. White Springs offers the Hamilton County affordability with a preservation-focused identity. You're not just retiring affordably, you're retiring somewhere with a soul. Stop chasing the brochure, start building your real retirement. So 20 towns, spanning 4 distinct regions, all pointing to one undeniable conclusion. Florida's most intelligent retirement value has been hiding in plain sight, far from the crowded, costly coastlines. The equation is clear. The coast will drain your savings. Rural Florida uses legal exemptions to slash your bills, but only if your home's value stays beneath a specific ceiling. This isn't a loophole, it's a designed benefit that rewards a strategic geographic choice. Blountstown at $156,000, Inverness at $216,000, Arcadia at $242,000. These aren't just low price tags, they are direct gateways to property tax relief that remains out of reach in Fort Myers or Sarasota, regardless of how long you've been there. The healthcare question is valid, but it's being solved. Top-tier rural hospitals are a reality. Major regional medical centers are within a reasonable drive. New laws are actively recruiting doctors to these very counties, directly addressing the concern retirees have. You aren't trading safety for savings. You're choosing a smarter financial model, where your nest egg funds a fulfilling life instead of just a mortgage payment. Rural Florida isn't a backup plan, it's a strategic upgrade. And for savvy retirees ready to research local exemptions and pick towns near quality care, it's the most powerful decision you can make in the Sunshine State. If this opened your eyes to a better retirement, do us a favor and like this video, and subscribe to Winds of Thought for more honest guides.